Okay, here I am, Crown Plaza, and I see somebody, people having a media scrum with the minister, but I can see him anytime I want to. And what's your name?
Pam Coates.
And you are?
I am now a part of the board of corporation for the new. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I have a hard time to say the word. The word also.
I don't know, the elimination, the overcoming poverty, whatever it's called.
Whatever. It's business.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's another.
I was wondering if there would be anybody also. Are you still on social assistance?
No, I'm not.
You're not. What are you doing now?
I'm working at the regional hospital.
We're doing what?
I'm a ward clerk, secretary.
Secretary?
Yeah.
Okay. But you still haven't forgot the...
I am a strong activist. I have been for the last 30 years, and I expect I will be for the next 100 years.
Then you ran for the NDP.
Yes,
and
I've
people
done
all that. And
I was president of NAPO for a few years, and...
You've been around.
I've been around.
Pam Coates, very well known when I was in St. John as an activist, because I was working the shipyard then. But I was still caring about Romero House and wrote letters to the editor.
I know you were.
I never expected to land on social assistant. Okay, now, what is this all about?
Well, it's a way to bring everyone at the table, they tell me. That's the business community and the non-profit agencies and the people living in poverty or who have lived in poverty, and there's another, unions, I guess, is another. I'm not, don't quote me on that one, but there's four people.
What do these people know about? You know how it is to be on social assistance. What do these people, involved in poverty, excuse me, explain to me.
Well, I wish I could, Charles, because I don't know. They like to think they do.
I think it's the high wages they want from the minimum wage.
It's how to keep people, how to get your pay on the backs of the people who need a better job with more income for themselves. It's their way of keeping their job and not ending up on welfare like we have in our day.
We know St. John is the highest welfare rate in the whole province. We know that. That's a known fact. Here in Fredericton, there are a bunch of snobs here. And they're the poverty and snob. I know. And you know what they did? They put the social assistant across the river.
Did they?
The highest peak of the city. And they even cut off the bus. There's no transportation to get there. So they send letters, and if you can't make it to the meeting, they cut you off. I mean, this... sorry, I just got upset.
Okay, no,
I just got a flashback of St. John. St. John, we have a center. Where is it still there, right by the old general hospital?
Yes, it's still there. It's still hard to get to for a lot of people.
Yeah, because St. John is spread out.
They say it's centered, but it's not centered. It's not the center of the St. John.
Have you heard that this so-called corporation, they're going to force welfare people to work for the Irvings for free?
I've heard that on the street, but my understanding from what I'm getting from, and this is really our first meeting as a board, that's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to help communities figure out what they want to do to help their own community. Okay, say someone comes up with a plan that would help not just themselves but their neighbors, okay, and their friends. Then we as a board are supposed to encourage that and support that, and that would mean maybe giving some money to help them get off the ground. But they're going to come up with a plan, and we're going to help them develop it and make sure it goes. Could they say, here's a job for you, you take it, or you're going to be cut off social assistance? They should not be able to say that.
That's what we're waiting for.
That's what you're waiting for. I understand that. I'm always waiting for the foot to drop too. I know that.
Like this blogger. They would love this blogger to work in a warehouse, so I would be out of their sight.
Exactly.
You know, just be somewhere they can. And can they do that?
No, they can't do that.
No.
They can't make you do anything.
Really?
No, because you have a lot of rights. Charter of rights is your freedom.
But the Human Rights Commission do not recognize poverty in this province.
Well, that's another fight we have to take.
They're a bunch of idiots. They had a meeting. They had a meeting last year.
They don't.
Look, I'm even pointing. This is different. They had a meeting. I haven't changed.
No.
And plus, I'm worse now. I'm a blogger. I don't have to work for the Irvings. They had a meeting for poverty. They want to listen to the poor in February at St. Thomas University, the highest peak, one of the highest peak of the city. Nobody showed up. Then they had a meeting the next night in St. John, Human Rights Commission, at UNBSJ to listen to the people at the north end, the south end is far from UNBSJ. You know that. And there's nobody came. So, I mean, so poverty they're not treated like, they're not, Human Rights Commission do not recognize poor people in this province.
No.
Who's doing what they need to do here, me or you? I'm getting wound up here. Okay, the bottom line, you are involved in it for
poverty. I received this honorary doctorate back in '98.
That's right, I remember that.
Because of my work.
Yes.
In poverty.
Yes.
And I said it then, and I say it to this day, and I'll say it till the day I die. This was only accepted because I have experienced poverty, and I am a voice. And anyone in poverty is being mistreated. I want to be able to help them get through that and do something about it.
You paid to join this board?
No, I did not.
You don't get paid?
Oh yeah, yeah. Once you become a board member,
how much?
I don't have any idea how much yet.
$100 grand, $200,000.
Yeah, I wish. I don't know. I honestly can't answer that one. They haven't told me that.
Okay, so I'm sure we'll meet again.
I'm sure we will.
And I am you haven't changed it. You haven't been brainwashed.
No, I have not. I am still the social activist I was when you first met me 25 years ago.
And in a year from now,
I will still be.
And you will sit down with Mr. LeBlanc here?
Anybody.
And have
anytime. I am open to it.
And you're going to fight for the poor.
I absolutely will.
Pam, listen, good luck. And I'm very, very happy to meet you again. How long was the last time I seen you?
Oh, gee, maybe 5 years ago?
5, 6 years ago. I'm glad you're on the board.
Thank you.
I'm very glad.
I think that's why I took it, Charles, because people do know me, know that I am.
But you haven't changed. A leopard never changes the spots.
I have never, and I never will.
Thanks a lot, Pam.
You're welcome.